ערב שבת קודש, פרשת בלק תשפ"ה. השיעור is לעילוי נשמתו הטהורה של רבי שמעון חי בן רבקה, ולעילוי נשמתה הטהורה של מרת איריס בת אביגיל, עליהם השלום. רוח השם תניחם בגן עדן, אמן. In the Mishnah of Masechet Avot, in Perek Hey, Mishnah Yutet, the Mishnah compares the students of Abraham Avinu to the students of Bil'am. And the Mishnah says the following: מי שיש בידו שלושה דברים אלו, עין טובה, רוח נמוכה, נפש שפלה, מתלמידיו של אברהם אבינו. ומי שיש בידו עין רעה, bad eye, רוח גבוהה, very arrogant, נפש רחבה, מתלמידיו של בלעם הרשע. We see here that Chazal called Bil'am Harasha. When we look in the parasha, we cannot say 100% in the beginning that he is such a big Rasha. Why? Because Bil'am does everything according to Hashem. Everything he asks Borei Olam. All the time he is saying, what God will tell me, I will do. And when Borei Olam appeared to him, and he says to him, who are these people? So Bil'am is saying to Borei Olam, Balak sent to me, and they told me to curse them. What shall I do? This question was asked hiddenly by the Baal Akedat Yצחק, Rabbi Yצחak Arama. In order to give the answer, what he says, I have to say something before. In Haggadah Shel Pesach, we have the 4 children. Baal Haggadah quoted by the children, especially by the Chacham. What is his question? He took the Baal Haggadah, quoted the Torah. Chacham, מה הוא אומר? מה העדות והחוקים והמשפטים אשר ציווה אמוני אלוקינו אתכם? And Baal Haggadah answers him. In the Yerushalmi, the text is different. In the Yerushalmi, the Chacham asks, מה העדות והחוקים והמשפטים אשר ציווה אמוני אלוקינו אותנו? Asks the מפרשים of the Yerushalmi, how come the Chacham of the Yerushalmi changed his words? This is a pasuk. The pasuk says etchem. Why he's saying otanu? Explains there the Pnei Moshe, the Chacham changed because of the rule Adam Nikar בשאלתו. A person is being recognized, a personality of a person is being recognized according to his question. And the Chacham didn't want to appear like the Rasha that used מה העבודה הזאת לכם. And we have a big explanation about this, we will not go into it. But what is interesting us is that what the Pnei Moshe says, that the personality of a person is being recognized according to his question. Explains now, we are going into what the answer of Baal Akedat Yitzchak. Bilam, he was a clever man. Came to him the representatives of Balak, and they asked him to curse Am Yisrael. What Bilam is doing, he is asking Borei Olam. Here says the Baal Akedat Yitzchak, how Bilam dared, even thought, to curse Am Yisrael, that he knows that Am Yisrael are the children of Borei Olam. How did he dare even to ask Borei Olam if to do it? It is as if a person is coming to a father and he's asking him, tell me, Daddy, can I kill your son? What was expected from Bilam is that when they came and asked him to do this thing, since he knows what is the connection between Am Yisrael and Borei Olam, and he knew that Borei Olam loves his children, what he had to do to kiss them away and to tell them, go away and don't come to me anymore and don't ask me such questions. But Bilam didn't do it. And we will continue a little bit. In the parasha, usually in the parashiyot of the Torah, usually we have sometimes at the end of a pasuk a pei, or we have a samech. It tells us that this is the parasha petucha, or the pei is parasha petucha, means there is a space in the sefer in the end of the line, and there is sometimes parasha segura, samech. The parasha ends exactly at the end of the line. What is the idea behind? The idea behind these things is to make a separation, to give time, says Rashi, in Parashat Vayikra, in Sefer Vayikra, Perek Aleph, Pasuk Aleph, to give time to Moshe Rabbeinu, when he wrote the Torah then, to think, what's going on here in this parasha till now? Says the Chofetz Chaim, and when we look in Parashat Balak, we don't have not Parasha Ptucha and not Parasha Stuma. We don't have breaks to give time to think, to show us that Bilam didn't think. Everything that happened, he saw things that are happening. Stop a minute, think. What's going on here? Bilam didn't think. And this brought him to this lower degree. What brought him not to think? When we look in the parasha, in Perek Kaf Bet, in Pasuk Yud Aleph, says the Pasuk in the following. Bilam is saying to Bore Olam, Vayomer Bilam el ha'elokim, Balak ben Tzipor, melech Moab shalach elai. הנה העם היוצא ממצרים ויכס את עין הארץ, אתה, לך קבה לי אותו, אולי אוכל להילחם בו בגרשתיו. But when we look in the original request that Balak came to Bilam and asked him to curse Am Israel, says the Torah in Pasuk Vav, Ve'ata lecha na'ara li et ha'am hazeh. There is he, the Balak used the word arali. When Bilam said to Bore Olam, he used the word kavali. Balak is saying to Bilam, לך ארה לי את העם הזה, כי עצום הוא ממני, אולי אוכל נקה בו, ואגרשנו מן הארץ. And Bilam is saying to בורא עולם, אתה לך קבה לי אותו, אולי אוכל להילחם בו בגירשתיו. אגרשנו מן הארץ בגירשתיו. ארה לי, קבה לי. Explains Rashi the change, and says Rashi, when Bilam is saying Ara is a light curse, Kava is much stronger than Ara, means to say it's a strong curse. Bilam is changing here. Another thing he changes, and says Rashi, Begirashtiv, and I will drive it away from the world. And Balak didn't say so. He said, V'agarshenu min haaretz. Balak said only, I will drive it away from the land, which implies I seek only to have them travel away from me. But Bilam hated the Israelites more than Balak. This, what we see, who is Balak here, but even more that will give us to understand why he is being called Bilam Harasha. Bilam is going, he didn't listen to Bore Olam. Bore Olam, Bilam saw that Bore Olam doesn't like that he will go to curse Am Israel. He came in the first time, Bore Olam told him, don't go. Second time, Bore Olam, you can only join them, the ministers of Moab. You can walk with them, but not with their mind. Their mind is to curse. You are not going with them to curse. You are just escort them. But Bilam, he was very, very anxious to curse. Borei Olam, on the way, he gives him a lot of hints to stop him. On the way, the donkey goes to the side of the way, out of the way. Balak, think. Bilam, think. All the time your donkey goes exactly where you direct her. And if there is a path, she goes on the path. Why did she go out of the way now? Think a minute. Bilam is not being affected by this. Then the donkey goes near a wall, and Bilam got hurt from the wall because of the donkey. Think a minute. Bilam, somebody is hinting you on the leg. The leg is the symbol of walking, of going. Think, stop going. Bilam is not being affected. He doesn't get the hint. He hits the donkey. What Borei Olam is doing, he opens the mouth of the donkey. Think a minute. Bilam, donkey opened his mouth. Something is unusual here. It is not. Even more, when Bilam sees the angel, what he says to the angel? ויאמר בלעם אל מלאך אדוני, חטאתי, כי לא ידעתי כי אתה ניצב לקראתי בדרך, ואתה אם רע בעיניך אשובה לי. When he sees the Malach Hashem, he says, I didn't know. I didn't understand that I have to stop even a stupid person. If he would have had so many blocking, blocking, so many, he would have understand what's going on here. But Bilam didn't. Bilam was a Navi to bring what Borei Olam told him. But Bilam was not a Navi to bring or to understand what Borei Olam wants. Borei Olam doesn't want that Bilam will go to curse Am Yisrael. And Borei Olam tries to stop him. Why Borei Olam doesn't want him to go to curse? Let him go to curse. Cursing and blessings, who gives the cursing? Who gives the blessing? Borei Olam. So Borei Olam could have said, Bilam, go and curse, and then Borei Olam, what will do? He will change the curse into a blessing. Now, Borei Olam doesn't want him to curse. Why? What Borei Olam is afraid of? I saw an answer by the Ibn Ezra. And the Ibn Ezra explains that Borei Olam stopped Bilam to go to curse because Borei Olam knew already what's going on to be at the end of the parasha. That Am Israel is going to do bad things with the daughters with the girls of the Moabites, and a lot of people will get killed. And Borei Olam said to himself, if I will not stop Bilam to curse, what people will say when this will happen? That Am Israel will sin and so many people will get killed in the plague. That this came because of the curse of Bilam. And Borei Olam didn't want that such an idea will go into the head of people. Therefore, Borei Olam tried to stop him. But we can go a little bit higher. And here, we know that there is a fight all the time between Amalek and Am Israel. And Borei Olam doesn't like Amalek. All the time he says we have to erase Amalek. Because in the Parashat Beshalach it says, מלחמה תמחה את זכר עמלק מתחת, בספר דברים it says, תמחה את זכר עמלק מתחת השמיים, לא תשכח. פרשת בשלח it says, כי יד על כס יה, מלחמה למוני בעמלק מדור דור. כי יד על כס, כס comes from the word kiseh, missing here an aleph. Al kes Ammonai, but it's written only Yud K. Missing here Vav K. Means to say, from in this pasuk is missing 3 letters: Aleph, Vav, and Hey. The Aleph is from the Kiseh, Vav and Hey from name of Borei Olam. Says the Midrash, till Amalek will be erased, the chair of Borei Olam is not completed, it's only Kes, not Kiseh, and the name of Borei Olam is only half. Ka, not Yud K, Vav K. Bilam and Balak. These 2 names, if you write these 2 names, one under the other, Bilam and Balak, first of all, in the left side, you will have from the word Bilam, Ayin Mem, and if you write under this Balak, you will have at the end of under the Ayin Mem, you will have Lamet Kuf. Will come there Amalek. What will remain will be from Bilam will remain Bet Lamed, and from the word Balak will remain a Bet. We will divide these 2 words, we will get Babel and we'll get Amalek. Babel were the nation that destroyed the first Bet HaMikdash. Amalek in Babel, they were from Nebuchadnezzar, and they destroyed the first Beit Mikdash. Amalek, Titus, he came from Rome, he came from Esav. He destroyed the second Beit HaMikdash. But Bilam and Balak, both of them, if you take the gematria of Balak, is 132. Bilam is 142. If you will combine them together, will come 274. 274 is the gematria of Amalek. And this combination of Bilam and Balak, which they have the idea of Amalek, is against Borei Olam. Always this idea reduces the chair of Borei Olam and the mind of Borei Olam. And could be, this is another reason why Borei Olam didn't like that Bilam goes to curse Am Israel with the request of Balak. Both of them, idea of Amalek, as we saw, that Bilam wanted to erase from the world Am Israel. And this is what we see when Borei Olam said to Bilam in Perek Kaf Bet, Pasuk Kaf, ויבוא אלוקים אל בלעם לילה, ויאמר לו, אם לקרוא לך באו האנשים, קום לך איתם. Means escort them. Olam gave him permission. Next pasuk it says, ויקום בלעם בבוקר, ויחבוש את אתונו, וילך עם שרי מואב. Says Rashi, ליבו כליבם שווה. He went, he didn't listen to Borei Olam. Borei Olam said to him, only escort them, not with their mind to curse. And Bilam woke in the morning and went with them with their same mind to go to curse Am Israel. And then the pasuk says, ויחר אף אלוקים כי הולך הוא. Borei Olam got angry, כי הולך הוא. The word who here is coming to teach here something. The who, you have A and Vav and an Aleph. The Aleph is missing from the word kiseh, kes. Vav and Hey is missing from the name of Borei Olam. A hint to this idea that the combination Balak and Bilam is the idea of Amalek. This idea of Amalek was not erased from the world. Mordechai, Mordechai tried to fight with Amalek. As we see that Mordechai fought against Haman that was from Zera Amalek, and the gematria of Mordechai is 274 against Amalek, but still Amalek exists nowadays. We saw him 2 years ago, how they came and what they did and what is their idea to erase Am Yisrael. You have to know that the best way to fight Amalek is to learn from the first time that Amalek came to fight with Am Yisrael. What was the way that Am Yisrael fought with Amalek? Moshe Rabbeinu was lifting his 2 hands, and in the time that Am Yisrael were looking up to the sky, ומשעבדים את ליבם לאביהם שבשמיים, היו נוצחים. This is the way to fight Amalek. To learn Torah and to look unto Borei Olam. Let's hope, Bezrat Hashem, that Borei Olam will have pity on Am Yisrael and we will succeed with our fight with Amalek. All the yeshiva boys, of the boys that came back from Eretz Israel and they are continuing learning Torah every day. This is the help to fight against Amalek. משעבדים את ליבם לאביהם שבשמיים. Bezrat Hashem, let's hope that Am Yisrael will have baracha v'atzlacha in everything, and all the captivities will come back, and Am Yisrael will succeed to erase what we can from Amalek that sits in Gaza and all over the world. Shabbat Shalom.